This is Greg Lehman. I'd like to welcome you back to Sunday Simmerings. Sorry about the 1 week break over New Year's. And today I want to start by asking you, what's the good word for 2018? And here's what I mean by that. A couple years ago, a good friend of mine encouraged me to settle on a word, to listen to my heart, listen to God, and say, okay, what is the word I'm supposed to focus on in 2018? And this year, my word is wisdom. I'm going to be thinking a lot about that this year as a consequence, thinking about all the different meanings of wisdom, all the different applications of wisdom, and all the ways we are exhorted to both acquire and use wisdom. So we'll be coming back to that over the year a few times. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it today. But before I do, I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Get in a quiet place, listen to your heart, however you connect to the divine, and get your word for 2018. I think it'll give you a platform for a great year. But today I also specifically want to speak to those of you who are artisans and inventors. Those of you who not only do that, but couldn't stop doing that any easier than you could stop breathing, because it flows out of your heart, out of who you are. You can only respond by creating and inventing. And I want to tell you about a historical kindred spirit that you have named Bezalel. He was the person that it's first recorded in the Bible to have been given the Spirit of God poured out upon him. And it was specifically for the purpose of being a skilled and wise craftsman. So, if that's you, then what I want to say is the same things that were given to him, not only skill, but it also came from his very heart. There's another part of that text that says all the people that were joined with him to help him do that, they were picked because they were wise-hearted artisans. And so my question to you, if that's you, is how are you taking that gift, which you couldn't have bought if you wanted to, it was just there. How are you using that to glorify God in your community? And how are you using it to bring the kind of peace and prosperity in the coming year that all of us so long for? Think about that, and we'll talk more next week. Thanks.